Hey y'all, today's science fact of the day is another experiment. Today we're going to be testing surface tension. We're in my game room, so things are a little bit different today. But for this science experiment, all you're going to need is a bowl, and as you can see, I've already filled mine with water. It doesn't matter the size. You're going to need a paperclip. I have chosen this cute little ducky paperclip, and what you're going to be doing is making this paperclip float in the water. What else you need is some tissue paper. This is your regular wrapping paper, tissue paper, so nothing super fancy. Then you're going to need an object that you can poke with. So something kind of small. It can be a pen, it could be a pencil, it could be a straw, anything that you can easily control and poke with, because this is going to be a delicate process. So first what we're going to see is what happens when you put this paperclip in the water. Do you think it's going to float? Do you think it's going to sink? Let's find out together. Ready? Let's see. Oh, there we go. It floated. It sank right to the bottom. It's been a long day, guys. I'm going to just dry that off a little bit, and we're going to see what happens next. So next what you're going to do is you are going to put your tissue paper inside of your bowl of water. So it gets very wet, but it floats on the top. You can kind of see right in here that it's just floating there on the top. The next thing you're going to do is you are going to place your paperclip very gently inside on top of the tissue. Now what do you think is going to happen? Do you think the paperclip is going to drag the tissue paper to the bottom? Do you think it's going to float there? Let's find out. So we're going to put it in here and we're going to see what happens. There you go. So you can see that the paperclip is now floating on top of the tissue paper. So what's happening here is that the tissue paper being put in the water is creating surface tension. And surface tension is basically like a skin on top of the water where the molecules, the water molecules, are holding very tight together to hold that tissue paper up. And when we put the paperclip on the top, it's now also holding that paperclip up. So what we're going to do now, which is the very, very gentle and the very delicate part, is you're going to just poke just the tissue paper. If you hit the paperclip, you mess up and you have to start again. So we're going to just very, very gently push the tissue paper down into the water. Now, I've done this a few times, but you might mess up the first time, which is okay, because that's kind of the fun of science, is that you get to try and keep trying until you see what happens. Alright, so now that I have officially freed my paperclip from the tissue paper. And I'm just going to try to move the tissue paper out of the way here. There we go. I got that out. So now you can see that my paperclip is just floating right on top. And it's really cool as you can kind of see where the water bends around the paperclip. And that is the water, or the surface tension. Let's see, it's holding that paperclip up. Now this is something that like water bugs use, which I know like everyone back in Louisiana knows exactly what I talk about when I mean a water bug. This is what they use to float on top of the water. Surface tension. Pretty cool, huh? So I'm going to ask a couple questions, and we'll see if you want to answer these. I would love to see your videos as well. Just use the hashtag #LearnWithMe. So a couple questions. How many paperclips do you think surface tension can hold? If you put your tissue paper down and you add 3, will it hold all 3, or will it only hold 1? Does the size of the paperclip matter? If you use a real big one or a different shaped one, do you think it matters, or you think it'll be about the same? What liquid has the highest surface tension? You can use different things like milk, or you can even still use water, but maybe you could make it stronger, maybe by adding, I don't know, baby powder, see what happens. Do you think that, how long do you think it'll stay up? Do you think it'll stay up like this until you hit it, or do you think it'll stay up for only a couple minutes and then fall? Answer the questions and see what happens. This is the fun thing about science, is that you can answer different questions and you can ask different questions and figure out what happens. Another cool thing that you can do is you can try to make a compass out of it, which is cool. You should pay attention. Maybe I'll do that one. Maybe I'll do that video, make a compass. We'll see. It's kind of hard. I tried earlier. Alright, so let me see what you have in store. If you have any comments, suggestions for other videos I should do, just leave them in the comments below and subscribe. Alright, thanks. Bye.